See if I got it.
I have a kickstand on the back of my phone. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Lavender's Corner.
Do you play World of Warcraft? Well, a lot of people play World of Warcraft. It also is the other show that I'm on. Check out the Summoning Stone podcast for all your WoW updates, news, and all that good stuff. You can find it on any of the podcast platforms.
To all of my Lavender Corner fans and also the Lavenderettes, I want to introduce you to a man. They call him E, the Inventor. Yo, E, tell him about yourself.
What's cracking out there, crackheads? Yeah, no, a little bit about me. I tell you, man, your credit is your credibility. If my credit was straight, I'd be rich by now, man. I went to school, man. I thought I was doing good in school, right? I mean, I had straight A's and straight F's, and my teacher was like, the A's are for absence, you dummy, and the F's not for fantastic, it's for failure. Damn, I thought I was doing good, but
Wow.
I guess it didn't work out. So in other words, yeah, I'm doing good, man. I appreciate your support, and we just gonna have some fun tonight.
Dude, ramen right now, there's a study that says ramen is made out of the same thing as a styrofoam container.
No.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Look it up. Trust me.
Learn something new every day, you hear me?
But I still eat the shit out them motherfuckers.
And you know how we get with it. We expand, we take the ramen noodles, we gonna add us some cheese and some butter and shit. Some sausage, man, be like ramen noodles stars, you hear me?
Right, we gonna call that some gourmet ramen,
Open up our own store. Fuck, I want ramen now. Jesus
Put it
Christ.
right next to a vagina and eat them all fucking no.
I don't know. I could probably slurp out some fucking ramen out of a pussy. There you go.
But speaking of ramen, when I was younger, my cousin, she was in the bathroom. I didn't know anybody was in the bathroom. I opened the bathroom door on her. She's sitting in the bathroom, eating a bowl of ramen and taking a shit at the same time. Dude, how awkward is that?
I guess you call them stanky ass ramen.
Exactly. Josephine, I love you, but I had to put you out there like that, and I think you will remember that. So.
Man, boy, I don't care, man. Something steak, man. It'll mess your appetite up.
Exactly.
Oh shit, we need to move this. I'm not gonna pop a ketchup on the fucking thing.
Yeah.
We had Culver's for dinner.
Culver's.
And you ever seen Culver's ketchup packets? Those little ones that look like the bottles, and yeah, okay. That's not even important.
Well, for all you podcasters out there who don't know what Culver's is a restaurant. It's kind of like a fake ass Five Guys, but burgers are decent, not as good. But I usually get them when I get the coupons in the mail. That's about it. That's the only time you will see me at Culver's. But speaking of food, food's out of St. Louis. Okay.
Ooh, yeah, St. Louis is very unique.
This is what I'm going to call the Lavender Food Network station right now.
That sounds.
Number one, we are notorious for drum roll. St. Louis style pizza. It's made with Provel cheese. To a lot of people out there who don't know what Provel cheese is, it's a mixture of cheeses like, mozzarella, American, and cheddar all in one, which give it this creamy texture.
Wait, really? That's what it is?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. Hey, we are learning today.
Also, we're known for toasted ravioli, of course.
Yeah.
The person invented those. It was a story behind that. It was a quick way to prepare ravioli for a person that didn't want to wait for a long time because they were on the go. They were really busy and they wanted to get their food to go, and they fried them up in like 5 minutes and coated them in bread coating, and got them out.
Missouri's big for frying shit.
Yeah.
And Chinese food.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Chinese food, we are notorious for that. You cannot get our Chinese food anywhere. Oh. You can barely get it on the east side, but they're kind of close. But no other rice is better than St. Louis rice. I tell you.
Yeah. My girl loves chin-up soup.
What?
My girl loves chin-up soup.
The hell's that?
Chin-up soup.
It's really not no chin-nut soup. It's really, she got a dick in her mouth. Chin-nut soup.
Oh, gosh. And I guess you want some come up Sung Young guy, huh?
That's funny.
So, E, what's your major project you're working on right now?
Well, I invented this thing I call the safety circuit outlet. It stops kids from shocking themselves. I came up with. I remember one day I was like, something, and I seen this little girl kept trying to shock herself. So she kept pulling the little plastic things out the outlet and proceed to try to stick a needle and shock her little ass to death. So I stopped her from doing it. 5 minutes later, here this little fucker come again with something else. And then my mind just started wondering, those little plastic things that you put in there? So my mind just started clicking. I guess, when you get that good crack that ain't got that much of a cut on it, ain't got that acetone crap in it, you know what I mean? That good pure stuff,
Right.
Breaking Bad style, yeah.
Yeah, the top of the line crack.
So now I started thinking, I said, what if the little thing didn't come out? What if it locked in place? So I was like, well, if you put that on a hinge where it swings open and close, and you take the whole faceplate,
hey,
kind
E,
of like
I don't mean to cut you off, buddy. I'd love to hear about your product, but if you haven't patented it yet, I wouldn't go into that much detail. Somebody will steal it.
Yeah, you got a good
I'm
point.
so far ahead of the game. I have a utility patent. I actually was offered 4%. These motherfuckers wanted 96%, and I've done everything, paid for everything. I got a logo. It's called the Safety Circuit Outlet. Man, I wasn't giving them cats all my money because that gives them the right to just, they're on it if I gave them 96%.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So
yeah.
I'm kind of doing it. Yeah, man.
But if your product's generating $500 million a year, that 4% will be a nice chunk of change for you.
Yeah, but no,
right? But you gotta look at this though.
Yeah.
They could take it from you because they own it. When you give somebody 96%, they're the majority.
Yeah, they
that's
own
true.
it. Yeah.
That's true.
They'll make whatever they want out of it and just say fuck you.
Money and then say fuck you. Give me your shit, bitch.
All right, everybody. That's our guy E, the Inventor. Also, he's going to be on this edition of the Lavender's Corner podcast. He's going to be with us throughout the entire show. So, E, you going to give somebody a shout out right now?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to my boy John at work. I'm playing hooky tonight. I really don't have no significant others because most people playing games, so I'm playing games with them. Smash and trash, baby. Smash and trash.
All right.
This is Jody the Great. You like tech and you like Twitch? Check out my channel, twitch.tv/JTG777. What up?
Across the border, Florida into Georgia, 'cause baby,
You remember one thing we forgot about for the St. Louis foods.
Pork steaks.
Well, that. Trust me. Pork steaks?
Mall's barbecue.
No.
Okay.
Gooey butter cake. Gooey
butter cake. Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, I never knew that was a St. Louis thing. Till Josh called me. I was going down to visit him, and he said, "Bring gooey butter cake with you."
Yeah, and the invention of gooey butter cake was actually an accident.
Really?
How they invented it? Yeah.
How did it go?
Yep.
It was like penicillin or some shit.
No.
How did it go?
It was cake batter that was made to like watery, and they put it together, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, this is like too moist. It's not even baking."
Huh?
But it just came out really gooey.
So, gooey butter cake is raw cake that we're eating?
No, it's not raw cake. It's cooked. But it's just... it's cooked cake, but it's just not like...
Gotcha.
You know.
So, E, you're from around St. Louis area, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
Straight out of the hood. See, murder is like putting on your socks over in St. Louis.
Oh, God.
Straight out of the hood in O'Fallon, Missouri. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang, pow, pow.
Yeah. I'm straight out of the hood in white Fairview Heights.
But I mean, which is a couple of steps away from the east side, though. So I mean,
yeah,
but it is a good part of Illinois.
Everyone on my block is white. There's no.
Wow.
Yeah, you walk outside and everybody's like, "Hello, neighbor."
but you live in Fairview Heights. It's
So
about
you're saying probably,
35-minute drive.
Right in St. Louis. I live in Florissant, but I be in the hood a lot.
E, I grew up in Spanish Lake. That's where we all started from.
Wow.
And then we moved over to Illinois. So we lived in North County, St. Louis.
So basically, y'all went the other opposite way of the white people instead of going towards St. Charles and O'Fallon.
Yeah,
y'all went to Illinois.
Yeah, we went the way of Horatio and Lewis and Clark.
So y'all tried to fucking fool us, pretty much. You think we're white flight? No, we're white backing. Like, what the fuck?
St. Charles is a great place. It's nice, and I want to move there. I actually want to move to Clayton because that's like Superman's home over there.
Yeah, but Clayton's like you're on a good street, and then you take one step, you're in U City, which is the bad part.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's almost like going to Tijuana and you get off that main strip, boy, you'll see some shit, boy.
Exactly. Yep. Like literally, Clayton is that type of neighborhood.
Clayton is Tijuana?
No. 1 minute, you'll be like on the street where there's nothing like but mansions and rich houses.
Yeah, Starbucks
Right.
all on every corner.
And then the next street, you'll have like a lot of Section 8 houses and kids playing and riding their bikes around and stuff, you know, and acting ghetto and shit.
Check out my hypodermic needle I found.
They got your big screen and they front room and be like, yeah, say something, motherfucker.
Right. But it's okay. They're rich white people. It's insured. They're not worried about
Oh
it.
my gosh.
All right.
It's like, hey, I borrowed your car. I'll bring it back tomorrow, motherfucker.
Exactly. You know, they used to be my stomping grounds down there, the U City area and the Loop and stuff like that. I used to party a lot down there, and you know, Cicero's, Blueberry Hill. I mean,
That's that college pussy.
oh yeah, most definitely. Well, you know, speaking of parties, me and Paulie went to a party last night at the Brew House once again, and.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. E, check this out. You ready for this? So, I get a call from Lavender. He goes, hey, did you see the invitation yet? And I'm like, no. He goes, are you going to go? I'm like, I don't know. So I click on Facebook, and it's a fucking picture of me with this girl who has her birthday. And I was like, why is there a picture of me? I didn't ask for it. He's all like, oh yeah, she wanted it. Yeah, she wanted a picture of you on there.
And you know why? Because you're like the puff daddy of all parties around here.
Whatever.
She know you can throw a good party. Yeah. She used your face as advertisement.
So what we did, we filled up the entire bar, and it had karaoke, and everybody was ordering all this shit. It was good times. I spent way too much money.
Yeah, you had like $150 bar tab there. And I don't know if any woman there was worth $150. I'm sorry.
No, well, it was collectively. It was over a lot of them.
I mean, only one person got laid that night.
Yeah,
and
it wasn't me.
It wasn't me, but we all know who. It's time. It's time. That's all I gotta say.
Come next to you, you buy them 4 or 5 drinks, and you be thinking you got something coming, and before you know it, some other sucker then bought her 4 or 5 drinks, and then she end up with the fucker that didn't buy shit.
Right.
Well, I got a shout out for this one little kid named Nicholas, okay? This guy was pounding back all this alcohol and just threw up on himself. That was so awesome.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
He just kind of he chuckled and then went, blah! It was awesome.
He kind of reminded you of like a little T.I. or something, you know?
Oh my God!
You catch me in the streets, baby, you don't know me. Looking ass.
That sucks. Where's Justin Timberlake?
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah, but I had a good time. I haven't went out in a while. Had a few drinks. I actually stopped drinking a lot. I basically drink about once a month now when I get together with people. Instead of...
Really?
Yeah. Instead of drinking 4 or 5 times a week, I'm down to once a month, if that.
We're getting old now.
We're getting old. My kidneys can't take it anymore, man.
Yeah.
They cannot take it anymore.
You're how old now?
I'm 38, man.
Wow.
38.
You're a fucking kid.
Well, I'll be 38 in March. Which, of course, I'm going to have my annual Lavender's party.
Shouldn't my surprise party have started already?
We keep telling you there's no party, man. It's like you're deaf.
Eric, there is no party.
Yeah. We got to do a big one, man.
Yeah, we got to do a big one.
Yeah. I'm going to have to come in there kick it with y'all.
You're going to have
Yeah,
to.
dude. You
I'm
have
a
to.
recovering crackhead. Let me see. I ain't had no crack in about 3 hours now, so I've been sober for 3 hours.
So, other than that,
You know-
though... Huh?
The funny thing about crack, man, is
What the hell? No.
The Frazzly Report is a fan podcast that covers Blizzard games. A short news report every Friday by the Awesome Gnome. You can find us at frazzlyreport.com.
I don't smoke crack. It's a black people drug.
Oh, my God.
I want heroin.
No, actually, it's funny. The white people drug, cocaine. That's it right there.
And cocaine isn't
But now
anything.
everybody doing that cheap,
but
cheap shit, man. That what's that? The heroin. Ooh, these kids. That and that loud shit.
that and meth and all that stuff.
That shit, it stinks so bad. I don't see how you want to smoke something that smells that fucking bad. You can be in a line at Walmart and it's a person 3 customers ahead of you. You can smell this stinky ass. They like, what the? That's some stinky stuff.
But yeah,
You gotta go. What do you call that? What do you call that stuff? Reggie. Go Reggie. Goddamn. At least it's more natural than them chemicals you put in your goddamn system.
right, exactly.
The greatest thing, another thing about St. Louis is the weather. The weather's weird. If you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes, it'll change.
Exactly.
Right? So we got what? We had Arctic temperatures a day ago.
Yeah, it was
Now
crazy,
it's
man.
40 degrees.
It was crazy. Literally one day, it was 60 degrees at 2 o'clock. By 4 o'clock, it was 35 degrees. I don't know how that happened, but it happened.
It's the devil.
Could it be Satan?
I mean, one guy said something that makes sense. I'm like, weather's acting like she's on her period right now. He's like, that's why I call her Mother Nature. I said, got it. Yeah.
It's about as funny as those crack jokes.
Right.
Yeah.
But
yeah, this weather is definitely like these women, boy. They'll change on your ass in a heartbeat. One day they warm and all under you. Next day they so fucking cold they'll cut your heart out.
and I tell you what,
Crazy.
all this cold weather going back and forth, it's causing a lot of people to get sick. Out of the most people in the nation right now, Missouri has the worst case of the flu.
Really?
Yes, that's a fact.
Yeah, but doesn't everybody have Obamacare now? I mean,
That's true. But
That is true.
But Missouri, we're in pretty much in the middle of the United States, so we get air from everywhere. Cold air, hot air. It just circulates around us. It's not consistent. So that's why people get sick. And trust me, the weather itself don't get you sick. It's proven. It just lowers your immune system. You can't get sick from the cold. I thought that was a myth at first, but that was proven. You can't get sick from the cold. But
Why do I feel like this is fucking 3-2-1 Contact or fucking Mr. Wizard World. Fuck.
But also, speaking of weather, I'm so tired of this weather. I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for summer.
Yes.
And make sure to check me out, y'all. Lavender's going to be having his 38th birthday party coming up March 2nd. It's going to be a blast. We have a party pretty much every year. It's a very, very good turnout.
Well, fuck that. Don't sugarcoat it, okay? E, check this out. You gotta come to one of these parties. Lavender parties like he's P. Diddy, alright? He gets hotel rooms. He gets fucking tigers and shit.
Shut up.
So last big party he had, they had 2 adjoining rooms. They had a DJ. They had all this other shit. And I almost got arrested for trying to get whipped cream for these girls to...
that was weird.
Summoning Stone Gaming.
Ooh. It's a YouTube channel, right?
Yes, which you will find highlights from my streams. You will find soon clips from the Miscellaneous podcast. There's just going to be a plethora of content that is going to be added there. Basically, it's Summoning Stone Gaming because they could have multiple game highlights from different things. And if listeners want to submit videos or anything for that channel, go ahead and submit them to us. If we can fit them on there and do some edits to them and make them the right size, we would be happy to add them to our collection and share them with everyone.
But only if you leave a review.
So,
I don't know, man. It's just fun to me. I'm like in awe right now. It's like I'm not. Once I get more familiar with how professional you two guys are, and when we come back, it'll probably be better the second time. So right now,
we're not professional. We're a dumpster fire, man.
Oh,
we're
hell yeah, by far.
We're like winos running into walls. I mean, that's
I sound like an idiot. I know I do.
Enjoying this, man. Be honest with you.
Before.
It's really funny. I heard your last show you did. Probably was telling me about it, man, and he played some of it, man. I laughed so hard when he was going off about the movies and stuff, man. I was like, that dude funny as hell.
Yeah, speaking of Netflix, Leroy calls me up. I was over at work, and he's all like, "Hey, man, you gotta check out this new show that's on Netflix. It's fucking nuts. It's called what's it called again?
It's called The End of the Fucking World. That's the name of it."
So he's like, "You gotta watch it." So that night I turned it on, and it's bizarro because the first opening line, this kid goes, I think I'm a sociopath serial killer. And he's like a teenage kid.
Yeah.
And he talks about in detail how he slices and dices animals and shit up. And then it cuts to this girl who's having, like, family issues, like abandonment issues. And I'm like, oh, this is a recipe for shit.
Oh, yeah.
So they go on this adventure and a kind of change of life thing. And because her kid's growing up. And the whole way, you're just freaking out a little bit because, like, there's a pederast in there. There's a fucking rapist, serial killer that he kills.
Right. What I don't understand, how do you imagine to break into a rapist's house and live there until he comes back? He comes back and like, fresh meat. Thank you, God. You know, it's like, what the hell?
Dude, I could see where he's conflicted because he thinks he's that. But right when he sees the video, you can tell he's like, I'm not that kind of guy. And then, the setup's there. You know he's going to kill him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the 16-year-old kid, 17 turning 18, kills this guy.
Spoilers.
Stabs him through the neck. It was awesome. They steal a car. They wreck the car. The car blows up. That was kind of funny. And they're stealing money. They're doing everything. It's like a classic American movie story in Britain.
And, the fucked up thing about it is that then one teenager is going down on the other teenager. I kind of felt like a pedophile watching that. Thank you, Netflix. I mean, what the fuck, man? I'm not trying to watch no Blue Lagoon ass shit.
Yeah, we talked about that, yeah. We saw that when we were kids.
Columbia Pictures presents a sensuous story of natural love, The Blue Lagoon.
So, at the time, we're like, oh, this is kind of weird. But then you told me, like, you watched it recently.
I watched it like 2 months ago, and here you have Brooke Shields at 14 years old, getting naked, screwing a guy. I literally felt like I was a pedophile, like, wow.
You take a shower afterwards.
But the only reason why I kept watching it, because in my mind, I'm saying, well, this little girl now, she's like 50. Yeah. So, it's okay. But I still felt weird and like a pedophile.
It was weird.
Hey, I bet you I know one movie neither one of us watched, neither one of the three of us would ever watch. What movie is that?
Brokeback Mountain.
Hey, what you doing? Relax, man. I'm just trying to grab some nuts.
We'll never look at that shit. I see the title on that. I hurry up and click through it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, I got it right. Ding, 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 ding.
I worked at a warehouse at the time that movie came out. And these are all guys who hunt and kill and fucking do all that shit, right? They're real, like, fucking redneck motherfuckers.
If you tell me any details of the movie,
I'm not telling you
details. I'm
going
to fucking punch you right now.
This guy pulls up.
I'm gonna hang up.
Well, this one of the guys who, like, he drags a deer in and fucking saws him up while he's in the middle of his shift. He comes up and he pulls up in his forklift and he's like, hey, you seen that Brokeback Mountain? And I'm like, no. The fuck? He goes, my wife made me go see that movie. And I'm like, oh, okay. Sorry for you. Right. He goes, it's really not a bad movie. It's a love story, but with two dudes. And he drove off. That's good to know.
Then he'll come back and say,
thanks.
Yeah, my wife made me go see Magic Mike also. Like, I'm starting to think, man, you want to watch these movies. I don't think you even have a wife.
My wife made me watch all the Twilights.
Right. It's like, did your wife have you watch The Notebook too? Probably.
I mean, no offense, I don't have nothing against gay people. I mean, you got the right, to do whatever you want because, America is free. But there are a lot of rich gay people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
men doing real good, and we use his product all the time,
Yeah, I mean,
everybody use being gay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem. I'm not homophobe or anything. I mean, I would like for gay people to listen to my show too. I don't care.
To me, if two guys are a couple, who determines who's the male and the female in the situation? Now, if they went by penis size,
right. But hey, knock anyway, right? Who wants to argue?
I mean, I ain't gay at all, but can you imagine that? I mean, if I take a dump and that turd is too big with them lumps in it, I get my gun and I shoot that fucking turd from hurting my booty. So if I thought about being gay and his was bigger than mine, I'd be like, no, that's okay, I ain't gay. I thought I wanted to be, but motherfucker, you ain't touching.
Dude, it's not it's not that serious, dude. If the turd, If the turd hurt your butt, just use Preparation H. That's all you got to do.
You don't need to contemplate being gay
Right.
or nothing.
I mean,
what kind
no
of
harm,
deep
no foul.
thoughts do you go through?
Well, I guess that's what they got the term. You know, I just got to shoot the shit right quick. You know. What the fuck? God, hey, this dude gonna be standing. He gonna be standing over the toilet. Like, okay, I'm aiming for the corn.
Not one hole in
Bing.
the balls. No, you gotta have 2 matching holes.
All right, next topic.
Yeah, this. I can't.
This shit got rough.
Yeah, I can't take this shit.
The movie Labyrinth. Jennifer Connelly had a huge crush on her growing up. I rewatched that thing. You always watch Labyrinth, or movies you like, and then it's the same thing. You're like, God, she's young.
I bet David Bowie tried to hit that on the set.
Hell yeah, dude, he had a cock piece.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he got some of that dude. I'm telling you.
And
What we
Baby
don't know about the
says,
stuff is, ain't no way I could be with like Jennifer Lopez, and we reciting what we going over, and we get the kiss and stuff. Boy, I touch that monkey. I give her the 3 best minutes of her life. Well, really 2.5, but
I gotta admit though, you get a hot celebrity, you're gonna try to run that as far as you can out.
I'm gonna try to get her pregnant.
Bow.
And I'm gonna sue her if she get an abortion without my consent.
All right, okay. How about this? What celebrities would you guys F that are all old now?
F.
Fuck.
Okay, this is the Labyrinth's corner. You don't say F.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Miscellaneous.
Yeah.
All right, no. Okay, Barbara Streisand. Would you fuck her now just because you could fuck her?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kathy Bates.
No.
Really?
Nah, I never found her attractive.
Who gives a shit? There's a lot of weed, dude. Just smoke hell full of weed. Morgan Fairchild.
I'm trying to figure out who is Morgan Fairchild.
Where's my phone? Oh, it's being used. Okay, how about this one? Meredith Streep. Meredith Streep?
Meryl Streep?
Meryl Streep, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Really?
I would fuck the shit out of Meryl Streep. I always found her sexy and attractive.
Yeah?
I'll fuck the shit out of Goldie Hawn, too.
Oh, Goldie Hawn?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'd be like, yo, Kurt, give me some water. I'm thirsty, motherfucker. Go back to Little China. There's trouble in there.
That's a shitty reference. Oh, man, Kurt Russell, dude, I thought he was a fucking vampire for the longest time. He never aged.
No, he didn't.
And then Hateful Eight came out, and that fucker got old.
Man.
Hey, what about that bitch in the Hateful Eight?
The one that kept getting her teeth knocked out?
That's why I let her gum me to death, bro. She got no teeth.
Oh, man, she's crazy enough. Yeah, she'd like spit blood up on your dick and shit.
And I bet he probably get his dick sucked by crackheads too, of course.
Close your eyes and imagine it. It's not there. But, yeah. No, man. Women, you know what? I used to be fascinated with stars, but I'm not saying that they're not worth their work, but I don't know, man. I bet you they vaginas all beat up. Because, you know, if everybody think of them like we think of them, just think of the lucky ones who get the opportunity to actually get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, I feel that if I got a chance to sleep with a celebrity, a chick, and she's pretty hot, some of her life didn't go right. You know, she's fucked up in the head. You know? I'm just saying. If I can get a star, she fucking with me. Yeah, that bitch ain't got a clue what's going on. And, you know, she need a lot of therapy. She need her life, you know, turned around or something. Because trust me, you know, and I'll always be suspicious every day. Like, I don't know,
what about
too
this?
good to be true.
What if the celebrity goes psycho for you? You know, like fucking like kicks in your back door and shit just to sleep next to you or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, you know, I would love like Uma Thurman to do some shit like that.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Man, I'd say, dude, Horrible Bosses. Rachel from Friends. I would like her to be psycho for me.
Oh yeah. Oh
That'd
yeah.
be good times.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, I'm not Angelina Jolie. I think she's nasty looking.
Hey, let them lips wrap around my dick. That'd be a ball game.
Yeah, man. Courtney Cox. Her last name tells what she can do good. Be on that cock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But she don't look so good now. She's all fucking plastic now.
Yeah, she don't age. She's not aging well.
You remember?
You know what? Angela Bassett. I would fuck her old ass. She is sexy.
Never really found that Angela Bassett attractive. She was always, I don't know.
Just fair.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go out my way. You know, just after seeing Tina Turner and she had all the muscles and shit, it's kind of like, I feel like I'm fucking a little dude or something. Like,
yeah, your muscles bigger than mine.
Right.
You ain't got no dick habit up and all that pussy outside my house.
Dude, I would give a lot of money if I could go back in time and see when Ike and Tina would fucking duke it out.
Man.
Because I watched that documentary that was out in the 80s, dude, and watched how she just fucking laid him out, dude. I'm like, oh,
yeah, she had her boiling point, and she got tired of being fucked with, got tired of getting her ass kicked. No, Ike, please don't hit me. She got tired of it, and one day she just snapped. She just lost, and he's like,
Almost like Al Grits when that lady threw them grits on his ass. Motherfucker,
Exactly.
eat these grits.
Exactly.
Another St. Louis thing. It's on 88.1 KDHX. This guy named Gabriel. Okay?
Gabriel.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the man. I mean the man. The sensational, incomparable, the king of the blues, the dynamic
Gabriel, playing the blues and the oldies for you and yours.
Well, I do declare. Is everybody ready, huh?
He does old shit, right?
That was me.
Okay. he does old timey things. But the point of the story is he was like Quincy Jones. He went around back in the 60s. He played the trumpet. He actually got to play in bands and also shit, great bands, including Ike and Tina Turner.
Mm-hmm.
And he always tells stories on his radio show about how they get into brawls and shit. Like, they get done singing, they walk in the back, and he just jack her in the face.
Oh, I can believe it.
I'm like, holy shit.
Nah, clean up for the next show, bitch. Like, damn, Ike, what the fuck?
And she would like fucking like kick him in his nuts and shit when he wasn't looking.
Yeah. You know, that cool. The actual movie, it made it seem like she got her ass whooped the whole movie, except for towards the end. No, in real life, she fought back on a lot of those, in a lot of the incidents. She fought back. And just the one time when she whooped his ass really good, he realized that, you know, I can't fuck with her no more. You know, it ain't worth it. I mean, he tried to keep her, you know, handcuffed, not because he loved her, because she made him money.
Yeah.
Because she was a singer. She was, you know, so I mean, and believe it or not, even though she was the lead singer, he actually the one made most of the money while they were together.
Well, yeah, because back then males made more than females and blah, 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 yeah.
You know, Tina did all the singing and all this, and all I did was rolling. Come on, come on, man. Is that it? What the fuck, Ike?
She actually didn't see no money until she left him. That's when she started really getting paid. And,
Yeah.
and it seemed like her shit. But you know what? You gotta give Ike credit too, because he started doing that blues. His shit was doing good. Back in the day, I remember somebody telling me they saw him in California with a young white bad bitch, man.
Yeah.
I kept him some women's with his ugly ass.
He did.
Kept him some women.
There's a lot of like behind the scenes music people that have a lot of hot women. They're ugly as fuck. One of them is this guy named
Serge Gainsbourg. Serge Gainsbourg was for David Bowie.
No, fucking some French guy, whatever. Dude, ugly as sin. Fucked up teeth, everything. There was this 1980s interview where they're in France, and Whitney Houston comes on to promote her album and shit, and she's sitting there, and he's like, "You're going to fuck me tonight."
I said I want to fuck her.
Oui, alors, je vais vous traduire. Non. He said you are...
On live television. He's like drunk off his ass and shit. She's like, I don't know what to say.
Okay,
I don't know what to say.
And then that's when the cocaine started for Whitney. Goddamn.
Did you ever watch that reality
explains
show?
everything. Oh yeah.
Oh god, that was she looked horrible.
Yeah. Bobby Brown, he didn't look too good himself. I mean,
I never was a big fan of Bobby Brown.
Actually, I was. You know, in New Edition, like the song "Mr. Telephone Man," he tore that hook up. Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. I mean, dude, that was the shit, dude. And Ralph Tresvant kept looking over like, "Shut the fuck up, man! You getting too good, man. Shut the fuck up." So,
hey, I knew when I watched that special on her too, but they showed how they met. And Bobby Brown was doing his My Prerogative. He had those MC Hammer pants on, and he was doing that twirly twirl. And she was watching that dick go around. She was like, "I gotta have some of that." She got addicted.
God, that shitty ass hairstyles everywhere.
Everybody that was in that little clique, he fucked everybody.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Bobby was a player. He was the thug of the crew. He wasn't scared of nobody. He didn't care.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he called himself the Prince of R&B. Fuck no, you're not the Prince of R&B. You was good in your time, buddy. Just simple as that. You ran it from 85 to 92, 93. So I'll give you that.
Yeah, and everybody had this shitty ass hairdo. God, I hated that.
Yeah, shitty ass hairdo. What he had going on for him? He could sing a little bit. He could dance like a hoe, and he had a nice dick. And that kept his ass in trouble.
Yep. And he had that. He had that. Remember that the Gumby hairstyle? He had a Gumby too.
Yep.
All right, everybody. I would like to thank you all for listening to this session of Lavender's Corner. Thanks for coming to the show today, E. We appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, my brother. It was my pleasure, man. It was a privilege. Paulie, my brother from another mother. Only difference is he was born in the day and I was born at night. He white and I'm black. No, I'm just fucking with you. But you know how I go.
Ebony, ivory.
All right. Bye, Paulie. Bye.
If you like what you heard, please subscribe to the Miscellaneous Podcast. There you'll find more of Lavender's Corner. You can find us on most podcast platforms, iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, YouTube, all that good jazz. You can contact us at the Facebook page / The Miscellaneous Podcast. MISCPodcast17 at Twitter. MISCPodcast17 at gmail.com for our email. We have the Miscellaneous Podcast webpage. Thank you very much, Chappie. That's the miscellaneouspodcast.com. From all of us here, thank you so much for listening.